That's not what we're gonna get. We're gonna get winners finals. We're gonna get Mr. E versus Leon in game number 1. We misread the room apparently, so we're going right into it. And this is exactly how we were talking about before. Small stage. Mr. E wants to force ledge traps. He does not want to fight too much with Leon, and I think this is a big reason why we're gonna see this stage start off here on Smashville.
Yeah, but you know what? We just kind of saw something about this in winners semis not too long ago, where DM started here against Leon as well. We saw how that played out because DM also tried to get the run back, and that kind of closed out the set. Leon loves Smashville, man. This is a very good stage for Bowser, and not even just Bowser, just Leon, man. Like he's an absolute killer.
Yeah, exactly, and that just goes into that. Oh, there's that counter off stage. You catch that Whirling Fortress immediately. And I think a big part of it, right, is, yeah, look, Leon is going to be severely happy here. But we have, like, for Mr. E, it's like, I have to play to my one win condition that works consistently in this matchup, and that's keeping Leon at the ledge. And this is the smallest amount of room he's got to work to get it. But it's also the smallest amount of room that Bowser's got to do to get back in there. So this is going to be an explosive set for sure.
Yeah, it's still an even game here. There we go. There goes that stock. Just absolutely blown up from the up smash. You know what's terrifying is that Leon's got no problem being a little bit patient. Obviously, he has to find a way in with Bowser. But the scariest thing is that once he finds his opening, right, and you're on the back foot, the aggression from Bowser and Leon, especially how fast this big boy is, it's terrifying. Look at that down smash, almost gonna kill. You see that flamethrower coming out here?
If that was maybe 5% more, that was death. That down smash is so strong from Bowser. Oh, and then the roll coverage from the back here, the immediate short hop. This is where things get bad too, because we were talking about the ledge traps from Mr. E, but Leon also, ledge trap monster. So this is going to be an incredibly big nail biter set. There's that shield breaker attempt. I like it. Leon's been camping and shield a lot in center stage. So what do? You put that out there to establish some type of mind games, but what mind games can you have against somebody who has no fear?
I mean, hey, we'll see how it plays out. But right now, man, I mean, Leon's in control. Like, it's like Leon, we could see Mr. E take the stock out pretty quickly, you know? All right, going deep. There we go. There goes that stock. But the problem here is that you have to find a way to stop Leon in his tracks. It's been the Leon show pretty much the entire time through. He's using all of Bowser's strengths to the best of his ability.
Yeah, and now we're in a spot. Nobody wants to fight Leon on last stock. It doesn't matter what your name is. Literally, nobody wants to be here because Leon on last stock is that much more frightening because you were dying significantly earlier than Bowser. And what does Leon get to do? Get in your head. But that's a jump. Oh, good high early Whirling Fortress because that could have easily been a counter, and the up smash evens it right back up.
And going for that flying slam. Not going to be able to find it. Oh, boy. Okay. We're going to send it back air. All right, who's going to make it back? Fortunately, Mr. E decided not to go off stage.
Yeah, and using the reverse hit of Dolphin Slash, and he's not going to get in quick enough with the Whirling Fortress. He was forced low. That was a consistent amount of times that you saw. Pretty much the one thing that Mr. E is looking for is the jump. If he finds the jump, he forces Leon to go low, and he has to guess on a 50-50. Do I early Whirling Fortress, which could be hard punished, but I avoid the counter? Or do I go low, assuming that Mr. E thinks I'm going to avoid it? And that right there, again, another one of those low spots where you were a little bit too low. The one trajectory you could go is a perfect 45-degree angle back up. And if you can't get it, you're done because Lucina covers it so easily.
Right. Well, we'll certainly see how it moves into that game, too. It was certainly a back and forth, and we just saw this not too long ago with Sharp versus Mr. E as well, where it was nothing but a back and forth game. They were just trading hits, trading stocks, and honestly, it's only going to get more explosive from here because both these characters can hit so hard. Going right back to Smashville, we'll see if Leon's able to find a way to turn this around, but Mr. E is certainly in control.
I'm just looking at this entire tournament today, and this is just a prequel to Smash World Tour at the end of the month when it comes to the Northeast, because we're looking at these competitors, right? These competitors will be there in top 8, or they will be there in top 16. These are threats, and we are just seeing, there's the jump. Is he going to hard punish him with the force smash? Wow, just barely misses him with the aerial drift to avoid that. Like, that's some, like, plot armor in your favor through and through.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Leon attempt that flying slam as well, trying to go off stage with it, I'm pretty sure. Okay. That always scares me. It always scares me, man.
It gives me the same type of, like, PTSD as whenever I see an up air out of Rosalie and Luma. I know it's not going to kill at 10% anymore, but just every time you assume they're probably going to die.
Good. We're going to see him die right here. No, living just probably one more. One more will probably do. Got it. Dude, you see that big butt come flying down. You're just like, this is death, man. There's just no way I can make it back from this.
What you gonna do with all that junk? I'm gonna destroy you. That's what I'm gonna do. Look, Fergie got nothing on Bowser, but currently Fergie's still alive. Bowser's gonna lose that stock, and now Mr. E needs to be very careful because this is one. Yep, there it is. Command grab away from that is evening it right back up.
It's almost like Sir Mix-a-Lot and Fergie were like, they weren't songs to celebrate. They were songs that were warnings, and the warnings were for Leon playing Bowser here. Like, that's what it feels like right now.
The fact that I just realized we can make so many different like references to Bowser just because the fact this character literally twerks across the center stage. But now Mr. E with that signature ledge trapping we're used to seeing. F tilt at the ledge, you're forced. Oh, he actually had a jump. Never mind. I thought that the jump was gone. But this is. When you see Mr. E staring you down like that at the ledge, you'd better be careful. However, Mr. E did not finish his food, and this is a problem because now Bowser's going to chase you down.
Yeah, definitely tried to go for it right there. We saw that forward air attempt off stage, which would have closed out the stock, honestly. But Mr. E recovering a little high, and for good reason. I mean, they were able to survive a little bit more, but they're going to get caught up by that forward smash. Leon losing that second stock very quickly.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Nope, that forward smash was actually there to cover it this time. And that flamethrower is normally a solid option, but a little bit too close to the ledge, going to get traded away. Excuse me, just pushed away by the Dolphin Slash.
All right, well, here we go. Final stock for Leon. There we go. Yep. Oh, that was it. I think that might have been a misplay, or maybe they're expecting Leon to be a bit more aggressive, which I don't blame him for. Leon can be a very aggressive player, but honestly, just waiting it out. Mr. E, unfortunately, throwing out the wrong move, getting a big punish, and oh my god, dude, he's already got the percentage lead. Never mind, disappearing again. What was that?
God. That flamethrower is so good. Oh, just barely missed this. Like, that could have been so bad for Mr. E. And now you see right here, yeah, spot dodge immediately. It may be super flowcharty, but it works. And you have to be so scared about that at the ledge, because every time people think they can punish that up smash, and much like every other smash attack in this game, they have way too little. Like,
listen, you didn't need to do that. You could have just gone for the flying slam. Uh-oh, tough spot to be in. What happened?
What happened?
What was that? What happened? What's going on?
Mr. E!
All right, you know, it is what it is. Back there off stage. All right, Mr. E looking to try and find a way to close this out. Leon gonna find his way back to stage. Forward tilt putting him right back off. It's gonna be a last stock, last hit situation.
Mr. E literally has to play counter grab right now too. He has to play. He has to swing. He has to stay on the go, which is gonna make a short hop forward air or an up tilt like that much more alive. You see that? There it is, short hop forward air. You literally couldn't stay in shield because of the likelihood you got command grab. So what did Leon do accordingly? Even though it took him 3 hits to get it, just put those hitboxes out there because that is going to trade in your favor. Even if they get the DBZ moment, you know who's probably dying faster? Most likely Lucina.
Yeah, man, definitely came down to the wire, but Leon just a little bit more ready in this game too. And honestly, it's what we like to see, especially in our winners finals. Neither of these players losing a set yet, right? These are technically the best 2 performing players to this point in the tournament. So you want them to go to distance. You want them to go to game 5. You want them to show that this tournament is very stacked for a reason. Like you've said, a lot of these players we're seeing right now are going to be the long distance runners for that final week of the Smashville Tour qualifiers. So, I mean, we'll see if they're going to be able to keep it going. Right back to Smashville here. And also a quick little update. We are going to see Sassy Flygon go 3-2 over DM.
Wow, that was very quick as well. Like, we were talking about that set beforehand, right? I guess they might have been playing before we hopped on. But it is 1-1 in this set, and that was already a 3-2 when I thought that was 0-0 before we started. So that is an incredible dub for Sassy Flygon over DM. We'll see that afterwards. But what an incredibly ridiculous hard read looking for some type of short hop forward air or a roll in. Don't even need it though, because that back air, that man puts a feet on you. That, look, nobody wants to take the kicks from Bowser like that.
Dude, it's crazy how strong Bowser's back air is, but also how quick it is. It's lightning fast for the type of character that he is, man. It's devastating, it hurts my feelings, and it definitely hurt Mr. E's chances of winning this game 3.
Yeah, look, when people ask for, like, you know, a rework of their character in this game, we want Bowser reworks, because y'all, people need to think back to what Bowser used to be in Melee and Brawl. That character literally ran across the stage by turning into a Tonka truck. But this one, no, this man just bomb rushes right at you, has these crazy strong back airs, that up tilt too. Currently looking at a 3-stock up skiff, man. I think we might be going into game 4 already. Listen,
I'm not mistaken, right? We saw a game 1 Mr. E win, and a game 2 that came down to the wire, right? We're not gonna see the 3 stock, thankfully, but Leon's kind of, it's looking like this is game 1 and Mr. E's just kind of waking up.
Yeah, like this can just happen to you. Not even like this Bowser is so good at steamrolling with the lead, and now when Leon starts catches on to your jump habits, you're in for a bad time.
Actually, we saw that up smash attempt right there. He was trying to run underneath Mr. E in his short hops. Right now, man, Mr. E's doing a fantastic job. Potential. Oh, there it goes. Not gonna be able to recover. You know what? The mix-up was just grabbing him like nearly by the middle of the stage, and just forcing Mr. E to kind of have to guess which way it was going to go. Unfortunately, I think he pressed the wrong direction as well, and Leon's going to fly his way to the bottom blast zone for a Game 3 victory. Great stuff. Look at that.
Every time I see Leon by the ledge with a stock up and a command grab that's about to come out, I hear the JoJo's theme playing. Just put it on to be continued because it's over. Leon does not care. It's like, I can kill you at 0. Nice. Nice, let's do it. And now we got another game 4 coming in. I think this one's going the distance though, because between these two, with the way they've been playing and the way, like exactly what you pointed out before with the skill set between these two, I think we're seeing a game 5.
Yeah, we might very well see that. It depends on how Leon starts off here, because like I feel like if Mr. E starts off a little strong, Leon kind of just been consistent in bringing it back. But if Leon starts off strong, it might just be trouble for Mr. E.
Yeah, I think I might have spoke too soon. I think I was just wishful thinking at that point, but yeah. Oh my god, just barely missed that up smash. Again, Mr. E has a few modes. Mr. E where he's playing like himself, and then Mr. E where he's playing that crew battle that we saw out of the Let's Make Big Moves. We bring it up all the time, but there's literally another gear that Mr. E goes to sometimes. And we could see it here if he's able to consistently hold on to that lead, which is so hard to do against Leon.
Right, here we go, flying slam. Not gonna be able to take the stock here, but certainly a little bit close. Mr. E definitely making a good run back. Look at Leon. He slowly just slid back like, all right, man, I'm not gonna do anything. We're cool. We're cool. Psych! Taking out that first stock.
Get that Pink Panther music playing. This man was just sitting there spying on him at the ledge, waiting for him to make a dumb move, and then caught him again. Leon is playing with the idea of, I'm gonna live in your head rent-free, and that is what you need to do against someone like Lucina, because they only have A, B, or C option. Short hop out of shield, swing with a down tilt, stay grounded, or go for something heavy like a forward smash.
Right.
You can't do much if you keep getting red.
That was definitely like a wild situation, man. And it's crazy because like that's the type of mix-up you need as a top player. Like it wasn't anything that was super flashy. It was just so out of left field, so out of the blue, so out of character, I think, that Mr. E just didn't know what to do, and Leon took advantage of that.
Yeah, also, right now, Leon is no longer going to, I can't point it out anymore. I was going to just point out that he was at 192, but that, you know, of course, Mr. E felt a disturbance there. So here we go, 76%, stuck at ledge, yeah, 86 as well. You have to capitalize big here. You need to force him to ledge, get big damage, and prevent him from getting up and doing a wake-up up smash, which is what we're probably going to see. No, it just goes for command grab.
Oh, geez, yeah, no, great stuff so far. Opting to land on top platform as well. Not going to see the stock quite yet. Maybe like 20 to 30% more. He finds a flying slam on that top platform. Mr. E's not going to have a chance. That stock's going to disappear. But Mr. E, again, like you said, has to find a lot of stray hits here. Because, you know, Lucina's combo game isn't exactly the most exciting or the most consistent. Whoa!
Oh my god. The confidence that you have to go for a parry on a shield breaker, let alone while doing it online. This man is playing with a different level of confidence right now. Granted, Mr. E has brought this game back. Double down tilt. Can he close him out at the ledge? That's the thing. Good job waiting for the downer, but even so, he's so far away that he actually wasn't able to get a punish there.
Wow. Look at these recovery options from... Whoa!
Man said, Scoops, give me that neck. Just ran right in.
Oh my
with
god.
He just throws away all sense of like life preservation. And then even their back air off the ledge, off of the ledge trump, still not dead. Another back air skiff. I don't know what the hell this man is wearing. He's got like the rock training weight gear on right now.
And look, he finds a way back to stage. Will finally die, but not without getting at least 4.9. I know you said this before. I remember you coined it exactly. This is with a person named J Mafia. how do you put fear into someone who fears absolutely nothing? And
Exactly.
Leon is certainly filling that void right now.
Yeah, how do you condition someone who has no fear? This man also doesn't die. So when he makes a mistake, the game is like, no, sweetheart. We're gonna let you get another chance. And you just have to accept it if you're Mr. E. Oh my goodness, though. That downer was just maybe a frame or two off from possibly catching him with a 2-frame at the ledge. Good air dodge away. He's been so... Oh! You might not be dead, though. Okay, you are.
No,
I'm just... I literally put that out there just for the sake of him probably dying. Because he has lived so many other things that you should have been dead by. I'm like, you know what? If I say you're dead, you might just live.
Yeah. You know what? That was really good though. Like we did see a lot of strong gameplay from Leon just to start off there. Like look at this. Like I refuse to die until I'm at like past 200, right? Yeah, 206.
My God.
I mean, it is what it is. But like, yeah, that was such a tough situation for Mr. E. But Mr. E just staying, consistent, not backing down, not letting fear get a hold of him, and gonna be able to bring us to a Game 5 situation. And if we're going back to Smashville, Smashville all 5 games, where do we see this? Like, we never see this.
I'm not surprised, and it purely plays into that whole concept before of like, Mr. E wants ledge. That's where he's going to win. And also down there in center stage, yeah, it's good sometimes, but you see how Mr. E has never really met him up there anymore. He stays underneath it. So it takes away one of Leon's rather reckless but useful escape tools, and he's not been getting hit by a good tech, and immediately gets back in. He's not dead yet, but he needs to guess right on this up B. Oh, he was so close to drifting back in, and that is a really clean first stock for Mr. E.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great recovery option from Leon because Mr. E had been very consistent at just putting him back off stage time and time again. But Mr. E scoped out the high recovery, just said, listen, I'm not going off stage, man. You're just going to have to, make your mistake and live with it. And we might see another stock disappear. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That time he actually punished the jump, and now this is what we saw in that other game where Leon was my dude, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep parrying shield breakers like that. Also, this might be the fastest game we've seen all day. Currently, Leon has not been allowed to actually touch stage. Like, man's just trying to touch grass, and Mr. E is saying, no, get back off stage. I'm done with you. Skip, I think we might be seeing a immediate jump into the blast zone because Leon said, I'm done.
That was an absolute surgical dismantling of some Game 5, and that's what you want to see, I guess, is after 4 games, Game 5, you're just like, all right, now I know exactly what I need to do to close out the set. And Mr. E, my goodness, dude, like probably the world's most skilled surgeon after this game. Like I just will not believe that this dude does not have a doctorate in some way, shape, or form.
I literally can't wait to read the YouTube comments afterwards after everybody watching the set and then just looking at Game 5 and going, what the hell happened?
What was that?
Everything up to that point was so even and so close, and then Mr. E remembered, oh yeah, you're big and you have terrible time landing. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to stay in your face. And he took away that confidence that Leon had because Leon feared nothing before. Every time he got hit, lived. Every time he got punished, lived. Every time he got his jump called out off stage, he lived. So that game finally got punished 2 times for it. There's not much you could do to make a comeback after that.
I mean, hey, we'll see what happens, but God, that was that was something else.
You said it, man. Look, if I'm going to a doctor, I want Mr. E after that one. Like, if I got important surgery, this man had it fine, needle threaded to the point. Kind of like how we get fine, needle threaded, perfect gameplay, and perfect service coming from the community gaming and Facebook gaming, which is putting on this tournament right now. You're